Okay, welcome to episode 5 of Danji Design's Artist Interviews. Today is a three-way call. I'm gone already. Today we're joined by co-host, interviewer, Andrew Cheetham. Andrew Cheetham, say hi.
Hi.
Rubbish. And our guest is... Dun, 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 dun. Say your name.
My name is Heather Cooper.
Okay, there we go. We're off to a blinding start already. Okay. So, Heather, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
So, Heather, introduce yourself. Who are you and what do you do?
I am a computer programmer and I make games.
Cool.
Is that something you've always wanted to do, or was it something you decided on later in life?
I have always wanted to make games. It's been my passion since I can remember. I grew up with 3 brothers, so there was always games and consoles in the house, and I always wanted to make those.
Cool. That sidelined my second question. I was going to say, what influenced you in your life that made you want to become a designer, programmer?
Like I say, my brothers, because I've always had them around and their gaming consoles, and my oldest brother, Robert, who is a programmer himself. Not a games programmer, but he is a programmer himself.
Cool, that's good. Daniel?
Questions, Andrew? Because you said you didn't have any before we started this.
Yeah, but I've just asked too, so come on.
Why did you lie? Okay, so, is there anything you said about influences, didn't you?
Yeah.
God, I overwrote my own questions with your own questions. Other than game stuff, is there anything else that sort of influenced you growing up, sort of thing? Like, what were the things that you're into most as a child?
Music, really. I was always big on playing my piano. Which unfortunately has fallen into the wayward lately, but it's something I really need to pick up. It was always a big part of my life when I was younger.
Cool.
Cool. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, neither did I, actually.
Oh my God, she's been keeping secrets from us.
Surprise!
Just pulls out a piano, it's like, guess what I can do, guys?
Over there.
Yeah.
If you hadn't have gone into programming, would you have gone into like games, audio, games, music then, do you think?
Potentially, yeah. I've always wanted to go into games, I just didn't know what kind of direction I was going in.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably would have ended up in music or design. I would have been in games somehow.
Yeah,
somewhere.
That's cool.
You'd have found a way.
What games influenced you while you were growing up? There's a question for you.
I think my video's gonna get... Oh, there you go. Sorry.
That's a tough one. Oh God, tough one. Sonic, always loved Sonic. The Final Fantasies, because of the music. The music was always the big thing for me in that.
Yeah.
And the Silent Hill series, because the gameplay and the actual overall design and feel of those games were just phenomenal.
Excellent. Out of all the Final Fantasies, which is your favourite that you've played and completed and things?
10, hands down.
Yes. Good.
What is it about 10 that makes it your favourite?
The story. It was just the most captivating story that I've played through. I enjoyed the way the game actually played out as well. And yeah, it just captured me.
Cool.
Good.
Is there anyone in the industry that you're part of that's like a big influence on the work that you do?
Ooh. I guess I'd have to say Cliffy B, because some of the first games I played, like Jazz Jack Rabbit, were done by him, and design was originally a way I wanted to go, but I ended up having to learn to program to show off my designs, hence why I'm now a programmer. So I'd have to say Cliffy B.
Okay, cool. How do you, like, when you start a project, like, obviously I'm more of an artist, so I don't know anything about programming, because my technical side's non-existent. When you start a project, how do you, like, approach it, sort of thing? What's your approach to a new project?
Generally, I actually have to write down the kind of broad areas so I can get an overview of what I need to do, and then just kind of pick something and start building the groundwork and go from there.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Sorry.
Bloody camera keeps freezing.
I do have a question. That's about with me a minute. I'm trying to think of the best way to word it. Dan, have you got another question before I start?
Yeah, I'm trying to like piece together what we've already asked and stuff. Oh yeah, what games are you playing at the moment currently?
Oh god, what am I playing at the minute? I play a lot of Diablo 3, Dying Light, and I have literally just downloaded Magicka 2, which came out today.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, good stuff. Oh, excuse me. So with the, like in Final Fantasies and stuff like that, is RPG your favourite genre to play and things, or are you just a broad gamer?
I'd say I'm a broad gamer. I'll literally try anything, but I think it always lies with survival.
Okay. That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always loved my survival horror games.
Okay.
Cool. I didn't know the question he's gone. I was like, oh, that's a good question.
Andrew, your interview technique is lacking.
Is it?
Just like my camera work is lacking.
You appear to be a lot of pixels down.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've gone old school. Hang on. Oh. Trying to think of I always struggle to find think of interesting questions that I haven't asked the previous person.
Yeah.
What would be like the sort of ideal game that you'd want to work on?
Sorry, repeat that one.
What would be the ideal game for you to work on?
Ooh. No ideal game as such, just something that pushes my limits as a programmer. I like being challenged.
Okay. That's a good answer. I was going to say diplomatic answer, because it's like saying to potential employees, like, yeah, I can work on it. Oh, Andrew, we're not prepared. Run out of questions.
There's a question for you. What are some of the things that you have worked on that you are allowed to share? Obviously, like if it's a project at work, you can't say what it is because of reasons. So, is there anything that you've made that you're proud of and you would be able to share with people that watch it?
Yeah, obviously we did Chainsaw Warrior 1 and 2, which was Games Workshop IPs based on an old board game.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. We also worked with Endemic Creations to bring Plague Inc. to the PC. So that was a really cool big project.
Yeah.
Which was like within my first year of being like in industry that I got to work on that, so that was really cool. And we've just announced another big Games Workshop IP called Dark Future, so coming soon.
Ah, cool, good stuff.
Nice.
I've got a question for you too.
Go on.
Oh God.
Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
Well, it depends. You're the duck murderer.
I know.
so-
Yeah, I was gonna say. How ironic that the only question she asked is duck related.
100. But what was it?
Duck size.
100.
Sized horse or 100 duck-sized horses?
Yeah.
100 duck-sized horses because it'd be more fun and a massacre, which would be hilarious.
Yeah, sounds it. Get that on You've Been Framed and you've got yourself 200 quid or how much. For me, I don't know. I'll say the opposite just to say something different. Because then you get like a giant loaf of bread and just like attack it with it or something. I don't know. Could like forge a weapon out of some bread and just like make it statement. Yeah. That's a very good question. Yeah, what about you? You duck slayer.
I would probably fight the 100 duck-sized horses because they would do less damage than a massive giant duck.
But not necessarily.
Yeah.
You could get attacked by... I don't know. Because they could all swarm you and like jump on you and like put all their efforts together and burn you alive.
A massive duck with a huge beak can just peck you and...
Yeah, but it's easy to avoid that because it'd be slow.
But if you get the big duck, you could like get on it and use it as your mount and then just go on a rampage with it. Join forces with it.
The duck-sized horses could kick you repeatedly and like break your leg off.
Yeah, with their big like big feet.
Stubby legs.
Just like squish you with it.
An answer we will never know.
Yeah, and anyway, hear about I know it's duck-sized horses, weren't it? Yeah. I just derailed my train of thought. Anyway, I like the way this is the question we're getting most in depth about. So, have you got any more questions, Andy?
Probably.
Probably.
You said you worked with Games Workshop on some stuff. Have you ever been into that sort of gaming, like tabletop gaming and things?
It's not something I was ever really big on, but since like I've been in industry and meeting more people, I've been doing a bit more of it, and yeah, it's quite interesting. It is good. It gets the imagination running.
Yeah. It's a good way of doing it.
Mm.
I think I'm all out, Andrew. I'm gonna have to wrap it up. Do you have any more questions for us?
Yeah, there you go. That's a question.
No, I need my big question.
It was a really good question. So, okay, so like obviously you're currently making games at the moment, but do you have like a sort of end goal, like anywhere else you'd want to be in like say 10 years time? Where do you picture yourself?
Don't ask me that question.
No, you've got to answer it. I'm going to add the pressure now.
There's nowhere I particularly see myself, just as long as I'm having fun and still doing my job, I'll be happy.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
Is that where I'm actually meant to say with all the money in the world and a Ferrari in the garage?
Yeah, like a gold
Yeah.
helicopter or something. In the shape of a duck. A duck helicopter. Yeah. So, where can people find examples of your work online and stuff?
on my portfolio website, which is www.heather-cooper.co.uk.
Yeah. Okay. Are you? Can people find you anywhere else, or is that just like your main online presence at the moment?
That's my main online presence. I'm on LinkedIn and Twitter, Avena, Avaena. You can find me in all those places.
I'll shove a link somewhere. No, I didn't mean it in a threatening way. I'll shove a link somewhere. I just want to video. Okay, so that's me, Andrew. What about you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Ooh.
Oh, it could be a question. It could be.
oh, he's brewing one up.
Which characters of games you played do you most associate with? What type of character do you associate with that sort of style? Throw a curveball right at the end.
Oh my god. I don't know. I don't really. I always play like in anything I can make a choice. I always play quite a chaotic evil character.
Okay.
It just comes in and ruins everyone's day because they can. Yeah, I don't do that in real life, so I might as well do it in the game and just destroy the fictional world.
I was gonna say, do you relate to that sort of character? Are you actually a homicidal maniac?
I am not a homicidal maniac. I can promise this. I wholeheartedly promise this.
Sources say that the duck community say otherwise.
No ducks were harmed in the making of this film.
But outside this film, a lot were.
Nothing weird. Apart from duck that I may have ate at Chinese restaurants. Those ducks may have been harmed.
May or may not have been harmed.
She's got images of you now just running into a Chinese restaurant and just like attacking their duck menu. I'm just like, have a no. Okay, and on that note, I think we're going to wrap up.
Good times, good times.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us on this interview series thingy.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and we'll see you soon.
Toodles.
Bye. We'll
Bye.
keep talking after this, so don't worry.
And cut.